for max break or something like that, and then.
Hi, everyone. Come on in. I'm just going to set up some breakout rooms for us. And today I'm going to assign you to those myself rather than letting you choose, because there's some other breakout rooms that I'm going to create to talk about potential switching of events, okay, with certain people who requested that. So here we go. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Oops. Okay. Okay. All right, so it may be that some of you end up in rooms by yourselves for a little bit, but that'll change. Let's see. I already assigned. Yeah, there we go. Troy, okay. Circuit lab. Whoops. Okay, so let's see. Oh, right. Okay. I know this is taking a while. Bear with me. I wish I could set this up before the meeting starts, but if I start the meeting too early, then we lose out on our time. So anyway, hang in there. Okay, so. Okay. Sophia. Okay, so the ornithology. Who else? Athena, Alan, Sean, Remy, Noah, Raul, Gabrielle. All right, now. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to open all rooms now. If you do not see that you've been assigned to a room yet, that means that I want to talk with you about possible switching. Okay. If you see that you have been assigned to a room, go ahead and go into that room. I think only a couple of them are single rooms. Oh, wait, someone else just showed up. Okay, let's do mythology. There we go. All right. Okay, so yeah, if you see you've been assigned to a room, go ahead and join in. If not, hang out and I'll chat with you in another room in a minute. Remy, you should have an invitation to join Circuit Lab. Do you see that? All right. Okay, so so the five people who are left here had some, requests about possibly moving. Either you had requests about them or you would be affected by possible moves. So let's see. Okay. So the first, I think what I'm going to do is first have each one of you join me individually in this discussion room. So there's a discussion. Whoops. Oh, okay. Hold on. Can you guys see? I don't know what you guys can see. Can you see the breakout rooms there?
No, we
I
cannot.
can't see.
You can't see them. Okay. Huh. So I guess once they start, I can't. Okay, I should have created them. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can. So hang tight right there for a sec. I'm going to see if I can join it and then invite. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm muted. Okay. So I can do that. I can go into the discussion room I set up, and then I can assign you individually to join me there. Okay. So so keep an eye out for an invitation to join me there. So just a second. Yes. All right. So who do I want to talk to?
I think you're muted right now.
Thank you for that. Bear with me 1 second. I'm still trying to figure out how to get people into different rooms. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm going to go back into the discussion room and then invite another one of you to join me there. So hang tight. All right, cool. So Athena and Sid, you both did 3 events at the Harvard Invitational, right?
Yes.
Okay, and one of those 3 events was meteorology. And Julia, you have expressed interest in doing meteorology. So I was wondering if either Athena or Sid, did you want to sort of go back to just doing 2 events at the state competition? in which case a spot would open up. And then Julia, you would then have to decide if you're okay with doing 3 events or if you would want to try to do meteorology and just one other one. So let's start with the first question. Athena and Sid, do either of you want to go back to 2 events instead of 3?
I'm fine with 3, but if Julia wants to have meteorology, then I'm fine with that too.
Okay. How about you, Athena? Did you feel like 3 events was kind of too much, or?
I'm fine with 3,
You're fine
but
with 3?
meteorology and anatomy, those are my 2 stronger ones compared to game on.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. All right. So then the other question would be for you, Julia. Do you would you be interested in doing 3 events, or do you want to stick with 2?
I'm fine doing 3, but if both of them want to keep meteorology, I won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my 2 strong events are Dynamic Planet and Reach for the Stars. So I'd be prepared to give meteorology up if Julia wants.
All right. So then,
Okay.
Julia, your events then would be. Thank you, Sid. Your events would be. Why am I not finding your name here? Oh, there you are. Density Lab, Ornithology, and Meteorology, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check to see if there's any time conflict. Where did I have that open? I got too many things open again. Here we go. Event schedule. Okay. I put that in the other screen so I can do 2 things at once, or try to. By person. Okay, so Density Lab, Ornithology, and Meteorology. So Meteorology is up against Disease Detectives, and that's it. So Julia, if you did all 3, you would be doing Meteorology in time slot 2, Density Lab. Oh, wait a minute. No, Ornithology in time slot 4, and then Density Lab in time slot 6. So they wouldn't be back to back to back. So that would actually work out okay for you. So what do you think?
I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Well, thank you both. And Athena, are you okay with staying with 3, or did you want me to try to find somebody else to take game on?
I'm fine with 3, but if someone wants it, they can take it.
I haven't had any requests for it. So, but
Yeah, the thing about me is that it conflicts with Reach for the Stars. So
Meteorology does?
no, Game On
Oh,
does.
Game On does. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, we need you in Reach for the Stars, Sid, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right, great. So I'll make that switch then, Julia. You'll have Meteorology and your other 2 events, and Sid, you'll have Reach for the Stars and Dynamic Planet.
Okay. I'll say if you ever need me to do 3, then I'm fine with that as well.
Okay, great. Thanks. Yeah, I think, so Athena and Julia, keep that in mind. You know, if you think it over some more and you feel like 3 events is too much, as long as there's no time conflict like there is with Game On, maybe Sid could take that 3rd event that you would give up. So just keep it in mind, because you'll be the 2 then, because we only need 2 from our team to take 3 events. You'll be the 2 with 3. All right. So okay, well, thank you guys. That's terrific. That works out really well. So let me figure out what where to the breakout rooms to put you in now. Let's see. I don't have one for meteorology. I forgot to set it up, but nobody's in machines. Okay. So I'll assign Athena and Julia, I'll assign you to machines if that's okay. And you can talk about meteorology.
Okay.
Okay, they both start with M, so it, it almost makes sense. Okay. So machines to Athena, machines to Julia. All right, and then Sid, let's see, is anybody here? Nobody else is here from Dynamic Planet. And Reach for the Stars. Yeah, no one else is here from there either, sorry. So you have your pick. You can go into either of those breakout rooms.
Okay, I'll take Reach for the Stars then. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good. Assign you there. All right, so that worked. So let me leave. I'm going to leave this room. Muted. So Gabrielle, you were, let's see, where did I put you? Density lab or food science?
Density.
Okay. Is there anybody else in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I know you didn't work with Noah on that event at Harvard, but as an alternate, let's say his partner isn't able to make it, then Density Lab might be a good one for you to take on. So if you could just go in there and I'll join you there. Okay. So go ahead and join that breakout room, and I'll be there in a second.
Okay.
So Sid's gonna do Dynamic Planet and Reach. Julia's gonna do Density Lab. Ornithology and meteorology. Okay. All right. Who am I joining? Density Lab. Hi, Noah and Gabrielle. How are you guys?
Good.
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 Good. Okay. Let's see. Density Lab and so Noah, Julia is working with Athena. She's going to be taking on another event, meteorology. So she's still going to be doing Density Lab, but that's why she's not with you today, because she's talking with Athena about adding meteorology. And your other event, Noah, was, I can't find it right now. Oh, food science, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Emma is talking to the new team member, Gianni, about food science, or fossils rather. Yeah. Okay. So so what I was basically going to start doing with our meetings, I mean, we only have a couple minutes left, but with our meetings, I was going to start having everybody, go into breakout rooms and kind of do what we did to get ready for the Harvard Invitational. Gabrielle is an alternate. So one of the events that she did at Harvard was Density Lab. So that would be a good one for her to do. So if you guys can just spend the last couple minutes of the meeting just kind of talking about how it went at Harvard and what sorts of things, went well and what other things you might have found really difficult about this event. That'll be productive for a couple minutes. Okay. That sound right?
Okay.
All right. So Noah, so I'll facilitate this. So Noah, what was an area that was troublesome or difficult about Density Lab?
No, I think I didn't study like stuff water physics.
Water physics. Okay. So what you mean in terms of what makes water more dense or less dense?
Well, there's like a lot of questions involving like water and things floating and sinking in water and like other stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. So you need to know the density of water. But you knew that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And Gabrielle, what did you find really challenging about the invitational?
Not much.
No? It went pretty well for you?
Well, I mean, some questions were hard, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, you and your partner did a great job on that. You really did. That was a good one. So, did you guys work together at all during the practice sessions or the Zoom sessions leading up to the invitational?
I don't think so. No.
You didn't share notes with each other or anything?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, that might be something you might want to consider doing. In future sessions, that's something that you could kind of share screens or take a look at, what you compiled for notes.